afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Good afternoon, Will!
Welcome to AmeCon 2012. That was actually not bad. There's a lot of stuff to get through, and we started slightly late, so I'll not take too much of your time. I'd like to briefly introduce the amazing committee that have made this event possible. If you'd all like to give them a massive cheer. We've got Hel Hewitt, who's essentially my right hand. She handles almost everything. She's amazing. We have Aura, who's been running events. We have, the registrations queue. Did any of you see it? It was a brief beast, but largely it was processed courtesy of Chloe. Yeah, you did deserve that. Tom, handling the dealer's room, as always.
Yo, Tom!
Phil, who does a great deal, but most important from your perspective, he did that AMV. Our operations team, Jawa, Nimitz, and Andy W, of whom only Jawa could make it, because the rest are over making sure people who didn't turn up in time for Reg are being registered. There were more than 6 of you. We have Kelly and Andy, who've between them been sorting our video program. We have James.
What does he do?
Introduction's a surplus to requirement, I think. Scott, who's basically been backing up Chloe and helping us sort the registration system and a great many other things to do with the website, which he's done in conjunction with Fridge, who's up there taking photographs of all of you. And Kirsty and Dave, who've been handling the guests this year, as always. Which conveniently brings me on to my next point of business. Akemi, would you like to come up, please?
Konnichiwa. My name is Akemi Tanaka, and thank you very much for inviting me. And also, AmeCon is supporting our charity, Tsunami Orphan, officially. So that means committee members, arigato, and attenders of AmeCon, you are supporting our charity, Tsunami Orphan, because you are attending AmeCon. And today, yes, Aid for Japan, this is our charity's name. Over 347 children lost both parents. And we went to Japan and met those orphans, and they will come to England Christmas time. So we are doing fundraising for them to come to Christmas. And today, tomorrow, Sunday, I'm here. Tomorrow, 10 o'clock, Shinto and Tsunami lecture. Then 3 o'clock, tea ceremony I will do. And I really, really appreciate all the attendants of AmeCon. And we really want to thank you, AmeCon people. ありがとうございました。ありがとうございました。In 2011, we set up our new charity, Aid for Japan, to support tsunami orphans. We established good communication with orphanages from the tsunami area. In 2012, we did return to meet the first tsunami orphans our charity was to help support. This was the first time our charity did meet a tsunami orphan. We returned to La Salle Children's Home to see Mr. Rodrigo, the director. Here we met Maria-chan. Maria is an 11-year-old girl who lost both her parents, grandparents, and younger brother when the tsunami hit. We introduced ourselves and brought letters and gifts to her from England. Maria-chan then gave us a tour of the children's home. both studying. Maria likes manga, comic books, and anime cartoons. Her favorite is Hello Kitty. 本当に漫画好きだね。Maria wrote a letter saying thank you for the gift last year. Her favorites were 3 cuddly toys and she sleeps with them every night. ここ、かわいい。それを何？Maria chan has never been to England, but she likes English culture a lot. She wants to visit London one day.
Briefly on the subject of the charity, as always, there'll be the charity auction, which is being run by Irish Dave. One day, probably. So, no, on that subject, this year you're able to pay for large purchase items from the charity auction via the Just Giving page, which puts money directly to Aid for Japan. So that's just so you know you have that option this time, so you don't need to attack the cash point 30 minutes before the thing starts. And now there's another person I suppose I should probably introduce. Brad, would you like to come up, please?
Hello. Hi, guys. I'm excited. I told myself be cool. I can't, I'm excited. Oh, it's been 2 years. 2 years. It was my first time here and I'm back. So thanks for having me back, guys. I appreciate it. Didn't think that was going to happen. I'm excited to be here. How many of you were here 2 years ago? We're going to have fun. Awesome. Well, as I said, it was my first time. You guys were amazing. So excited. So I wanted to participate a little bit more this time. So I tried to summon some courage, and I've built a couple of costumes. So I'm going to be in the fashion show. And I got a little performance for the omake that I'm really concerned about. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. What's that? Oh my god, I might take my time. Oh yeah, this isn't a family show, is it? I think last time I was here, wasn't I swearing at the opening ceremonies? So that was therapy for me. I appreciate you guys putting up with that.
Drop the F-bomb!
I can't do that again. I felt bad. My mother would not approve. Anyway, so yeah, there's that. And then, got some panels and some autographs and stuff. Oh, if you come to my panel, I'll tell you about how cosplay can be dangerous. Because in one of the costumes I was making put me in the hospital. I'll tell you all about it, and I may even show you an x-ray. Anyway, so yeah, if I don't see you at any of those events, I'm sure I'll see you in the pub. And I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's get going. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Brad Swire. Well, that's all the introduction sorted, so I think it's on to the simple announcements. I'll hand over to James first, because he's got cosplay stuff to talk about. Did someone sign off on those spikes? I'm not kidding.
AmeConian! We only really have 2 major directives under this rule. Number 1, don't tit about. We've already seen lots of great, big, spiky cosplay props. Pouring off of people. We don't want to see that. Just be sensible. Number 2, have an awesome time. Have great fun. Loads of great opportunities to get some good photos. Don't dehydrate out there because it's bloody hot. There's a few things, if you're taking part in the cosplay events, you need to remember. If you're taking part in the masquerade, you need to be over at the gym, up at the sports centre for 1 o'clock for the masquerade briefing. If you're taking part in the AmeCon, there's rehearsals all Sunday morning. I about the only other thing I can think of is, it wasn't in the events, but we have a cosplay cafe running tomorrow from 2 till 4. That's over in the Comus restaurant. Lots of nice cakes, sandwiches, coffees, teas. Looks like it's going to be really good. So if you're feeling peckish and want afternoon tea, head over there. And if you really fancy serving people some afternoon tea, Granny Gertrude would like a few more helpers. So swing by Ops, register your interest, and we'll have a chat to you. I think that's about it. I'll hand over back to Will.
Right. Mine looks a lot more boring. Okay, amendments to the event schedule. There are normally dozens of these, so there's only one this time. How Trockout Anime Style has been cancelled, unfortunately. So that gives me an extra hour for sound checking for the AMV disco. Yeah. Apart from that, venue announcements. We really like the venue here, and we're very happy that they've had us back. There were a couple of issues last time in the accommodation. So based on those, we have 2 new rules at AmeCon. Don't use fire extinguishers unless there is a fire. Now I realise that sounds obvious on the face of it, but really, don't use fire extinguishers unless there is a fire. Also, don't remove doors from their hinges. It's perfectly fine if you are at home renovating your own kitchen, and maybe you've been watching Homes Under the Hammer. But don't do it here. The doors are meant to be where the doors are. Everybody got that?
Yes!
Okay, final rule is to quote from Hot Fuzz, don't go being a twat now! Really, have a great time. That's the reason we're all here. We hope you have a fantastic weekend. The bar has challenged us to drink it dry. My philosophy is to never give a sucker an even break. Actually, there was someone who's not from the convention, an older gentleman downstairs who was talking to a member of the union staff and said, "Do people always dress like this around here?" The guy from the union said, "Well, it's Friday." Yeah, seriously, have a great weekend, people. We'll see you around. If you have any issues, contact Ops. We're here to make your weekend better. I can't promise we will fix anything and everything that you have problems with, but come to us. Don't go to Twitter. We aren't really following it. Not this weekend. Oh, screw you! We are now using the Chancellor's building instead of Dorothy Hodgkin, which makes a bit more sense from a layout perspective, but it also means that Ops is no longer in the Students' Union building. It's in your events booklet. Ops is in the Chancellor's building, Chancellor's 007. That was not an accident. The accident was names, the acronym for which is Can't Be Arsed. I think that's everything, isn't it now? You see, I checked that for everything. Okay, so have a great weekend, we shall see you around, and rock on!